Good morning, student. Today we will learn about environmental studies, biodiversity conversation. And first one is our outline. So first we have to know what is biodiversity conservation, and next one, what are the urgent action for the biodiversity, and what are its types. It is two types, in situ conservation and ex situ conservation. Next we will study about genus actuaries. So first, what is biodiversity conservation? Biodiversity conservation is the protection and management of biodiversity to obtain resources for the sustainable development. It means in our day-to-day life, we are engaging with us in our environment. So for that we have to protect our environment, our species, our animals, and everything for our future. So, to preserve the diversity of species, it means we have to focus towards our species. We have to protect them. And next one is the sustainable utilization of species and the ecosystem. We have to see how our ecosystem work with and what are the need to live alive in for the future generation, and how to maintain the life system for the species. For that we have to take certain steps. So what are the urgent actions for the biodiversity? So first one is to stop illegal trades for our human rights. If we say for our human needs, we are daily hunting the animals. We are daily hunting the animals, and we are doing the illegal trades for our business purpose, for our like every day using a lifestyle balance. And second one is your boycott animal products, means we have to avoid the animal products like we are using daily life in our comb, our leather belts, leather bags. So we have to avoid all these things. And next one is to strengthen the laws. Strengthen, how to strengthen the laws? We have to protect our environment, and for that we have to spread the awareness about all these things. We have to stop first illegal trades, and next one is your boycott animal products. Third one is strengthen laws, means we have to spread the awareness with the peoples to save our species for the futures. So, moving to the next types of conservation. Types of biodiversity conservation is two types. One is your in situ conservation, which means it is the natural. It means in the surrounding of us, we are already saving them. Means it is a natural process, and ex situ conservation means it is a natural process as well as the man-made habitats. So next, what is in situ conservation? If we see in situ conservation, there are three steps. One is your biosphere reserve, second is your national parks, third is your wildlife sanctuaries. In reserves, we know that we have 18 biosphere reserves in with us. Means it means biosphere reserve means it is a natural land, means it is a large area for the long term species protection. For the protection of our species, we have to we have to keep them in a large space. For that example, Amazon and Galapagos Island. It means in day to day life we all are living in our environment, uh, uh, as well as it is helping us, and as well as we are depending on our species. So this is the natural process. So biosphere reserves in Amazon means we have to we have to save our animals and species for the long term. And second one is a national park. So though we know we have 144 national parks with us, in it means in we have to save our wildlife conservation and the tourism. Means we cannot go by illegal process. We have to follow the legal process. We have to take any kind of legal permission from our authorities. After that, we can go only the national parks. Example is Yellowstones and Kruger National Parks. And next one is your wildlife sanctuaries. It means we have to focus on animal protection. Example, Kaziranga and periods. It means naturally there are so many animals are there, and so many forests are there. We have to save all these things by ourselves, to spread every kind of awareness with the people to save all these wildlife sanctuaries. Next one is in situ conservation. In situ conservation means it is cost effectiveness. It means it is the, what are the advantage in situ conservation? Advantage is cost effective and relatively inexpensive to the maintenance. Means it is, yes, it will be the cost effective. Means if you are taking a wide area, for that wide area we have to save our animals and our species for our the future generation. So for that maintenance we have, it is cost effective. Then next one is your a natural adaptation. It is species adapt to the natural disaster. Means if there are so many species are present, or so many animals are present in one environment, and they are acquainted with the natural disaster, because they are not man-made. They are all they are in a homey space. That's why the natural adaptation is required. Next one is your, what are the disadvantages of in situ conservation? Yes, large area. For that we for save the our species, we need the large area. Yes, it requires the significant land to be protected, because our species, if we are growing any species naturally, we have to give them proper space to develop. And what are the management challenges? The management challenges may be the difficult to the control population over their threats. Means if we are taking any kind of animals, like if we have 100 lion over there, and there is no barrier to take care of them. So for them we have to manage the challenges, what can we can do for the population or control the population. So next one is genesaturation. Genesaturation means it is a process to preserve the genetic diversity of the plant species. It may be your seed banks, it maybe your botanical gardens. Means we have to create all these things, seed bank. We have to collect them, and we have to store in a natural environment, and we for the future uses. And what are the botanical garden? Means botanical garden we have to create, and here there we have to store all the living collection, or research and educate for the research and education. Means if we have with us 100 year back any kind of tree or any kind of seeds, so how it will be, we can be store it for the future. For that only we have to create botanical garden, and over there we have to spread some, we have to keep some butterflies or any kind of species for the future generation. Next one, what is in XC2? In XC2 means we protecting the species outside their natural habitats. It means uh, if we are keeping our species in a before that I have already told that in situ means it is a natural process. It is a natural process to save our environment, and XC2 is protecting species outside their natural habitat. Means we, they are natural species, but we have to save them, we have to keep them in a right place, like botanical gardens, and living collection of plants, like if we can see in this picture, butterfly is there, and seeds bank store seeds for the long term preservation. Means we have to store all the seeds for our futures. And geological gardens means we have to create geological garden, and we have to store all the animals or the species over there for to give the safe environment. Next, what are the benefits of the ex situ conservation. It first one is your it enhance the survival. It means it increase the survival rate with the spatial care. Means if we are storing, we are keeping any kind of species over our environment, we have to give in proper kind of care for them. And second one is your captive breeding, means control environment for the reproduction. Means if we have a small area and we don't have any large kind of area over there, so how can we control them? So for that we have to be careful about this. And next one is ex situ conservation disadvantage. What are the disadvantages of the ex situ conservation? First one is it is an expensive method. Yes, if we are doing in an unnatural process, means if we are doing a we are creating a unnatural space for the species, and moving one species is in natural place to another in natural place, we have main that is called man-made habitat. It it will be expensive because the climate may be changed over there, and maybe the water, the proper care over there, they are suitable with the disaster management, but here they can't adjust. For that only we have to do proper care. So for this only it is expensive method. And freedom of wildlife is lost. Yes, if we can say if Amazon is a big place, okay, in Amazon there are so many animals are there, species are there, everything are present over there. But if we are taking them from one place to another place, we are seeing how much proper care we have taken, but that situation, that environment can't be this environment. So for that, freedom of wildlife will be lost. And next one, thank you.